Baltimore, you are not dead yet.
My brothers, my sisters, my people of Baltimore.
Before I say anything else, I want you to look at me. Not at the floor, not at the door, not at the person beside you. Look at me. Because tonight, I am not speaking to a crowd. I am speaking to somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's cousin who used to make everybody laugh, somebody's uncle who used to dress sharp, somebody's aunt who used to cook for the whole block, somebody's child who still has a baby picture somewhere in a drawer, with a clean face, bright eyes, and a smile before the streets got loud, before the pills came, before the powder came, before the dope came, before the fentanyl came, before the pain learned your name. Baltimore, I came to tell you something tonight. You are not dead yet. I don't care what the coroner said. I don't care what the dealer said. I don't care what the judge said. I don't care what your family said when they got tired. I don't care what your own mind whispered to you at 3 o'clock in the morning when your body was shaking, your stomach was turning, your skin was crawling, and your soul felt like it had been evicted from your own body. You are not dead yet, and as long as breath is still moving through your chest, God, life, mercy, and recovery still have a claim on you. Now let me talk plain. This is Baltimore. We don't need nobody to come here and explain our pain like we never lived it. We know North Avenue. We know Pennsylvania Avenue. We know Greenmount. We know Edmondson. We know Park Heights. We know Cherry Hill. We know Lexington Market. We know Mondawmin. We know the alley, the row house, the vacant, the corner store, the siren, the memorial candles, the teddy bear tied to the pole, the mother screaming at the hospital, the brother sitting in central booking, the child asking, "Where is daddy?" and nobody wanting to answer. The world watched shows about Baltimore. They watched it on TV. They called it entertainment. They called it gritty. They called it real. But a lot of you did not watch it. You lived it. You lived the open-air markets. You lived the corners. You lived the crews. You lived the hustle. You lived the violence. You lived the old street code. And then you lived long enough to see even that fall apart. You lived long enough to see the drug game change from something already dangerous into something that now feels like Russian roulette, with a loaded gun in every chamber. Because this is not the same dope from back in the day. This fentanyl era is different. This thing is killing people fast. This thing is taking people who thought they knew their limit. This thing is taking people who said, "I've been using for years, I know what I'm doing." This thing is taking people who only wanted to get well. This thing is taking people who did not wake up trying to die. And that is why I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to shame you. I am not here to preach down to you. I am here to interrupt the funeral before it happens. I am here to stand between you and the next bad bag. I am here to speak to the part of you that still wants to live, even if that part is buried under trauma, hunger, shame, warrants, withdrawals, grief, dirty clothes, broken promises, and nights you cannot remember. Because I know something about you. You are tired. You are tired of waking up sick. You are tired of lying. You are tired of stealing from people you love. You are tired of saying this is the last time, and then watching the last time turn into another time. You are tired of walking down streets where everybody knows your struggle, but nobody knows your heart. You are tired of being looked at like a problem, when the truth is, you are a person with a problem, and there is a difference. A problem can be treated, a person can be loved, a life can be rebuilt. Now let me tell you what addiction does. Addiction does not just take your money, it takes your calendar, it takes your morning, it takes your appetite, it takes your sleep, it takes your laugh, it takes your teeth, it takes your skin, it takes your children's trust, it takes your mother's peace, it takes your father's hope, it takes your name and replaces it with a label. It makes people say, "There go that junkie," but I need you to hear me clearly. God, that is not your name. Your name is not junkie. Your name is not fiend. Your name is not lost cause. Your name is not overdose waiting to happen. Your name is not shame. Your name is not failure. Your name is not what you did to survive when your body was screaming. Your name is human. Your name is recoverable. Your name is still here. Your name is worth saving. Now some of you are sitting there saying, "You don't know what I did." No, I may not know every detail, but I know this. Guilt has never detoxed anybody. Shame has never healed anybody. Beating yourself up has never brought one person back from addiction. You cannot hate yourself clean. You cannot curse yourself sober. You cannot punish yourself into peace. Recovery does not begin when you finally become perfect. Recovery begins when you get honest enough to say, I cannot keep living like this. That sentence is not weakness. That sentence is power. Say it in your spirit right now. I cannot keep living like this. Not because you are bad, because you are tired. Not because you are worthless, because you are worth more. Not because your life is over, because your life is begging for a new chapter. Baltimore, listen to me. There is a trap in these streets. The trap is not just the drug. The trap is the belief that this is all you will ever be. The trap is the belief that because you came from pain, you must die in pain. The trap is the belief that because you fell in public, you cannot rise in public. The trap is the belief that because people remember your worst day, God forgot your best possibility. That is a lie. You can rise right in the same city where you fell. You can get clean in the same Baltimore where you got hooked. You can walk past the same corner one day and not stop. You can hear your old nickname and not answer to it. You can get your keys back. You can get your ID back. You can get your children back. You can get your laugh back. You can get your appetite back. You can get your sleep back. You can get your dignity back. And one day somebody who is still trapped will look at you and say, how did you make it out? And you will say, one honest day at a time. Not one perfect day, one honest day. Tonight is not about pretending. Tonight is about choosing. And I know choice feels hard when your body is in withdrawal. I know choice feels impossible when your brain is screaming for relief. I know choice feels like a joke when you have nowhere to sleep, no clean clothes, no ride, no phone minutes, no family support, and everybody keeps telling you to just stop. Like addiction is a light switch. So I am not going to insult you with cute slogans. I am going to tell you the truth. You may need treatment. You may need detox. You may need medication. You may need a counselor. You may need a recovery house. You may need a peer who has been where you are and knows how to walk you through the first ugly days. You may need to change your phone number. You may need to stop walking certain blocks. You may need to grieve people you never got to cry for. You may need to learn how to be bored without getting high. You may need to learn how to feel pain without running from it. You may need to learn how to sleep without a substance. You may need to learn how to forgive yourself in pieces. And that is all right. Needing help does not make you weak. It makes you alive. Dead people don't ask for help. Living people do. So tonight I am asking you to do one brave thing. Not 10 things. Not a whole lifetime. One brave thing. Before you leave this place, tell one person, I need help tonight. Not tomorrow. Not when the weather gets better. Not when your case is over. Not after one more run. Not after one more bag. Not after one more weekend. Tonight, because one more time has buried too many people. One more time has left too many mothers holding obituaries. One more time has turned too many row houses into houses of mourning. One more time has put too many names on t-shirts. One more time is a liar. It tells you, you can handle it. It tells you, you know your tolerance. It tells you, you'll be fine. But fentanyl does not respect your experience. Fentanyl does not care how long you have been using. Fentanyl does not care that you have children. Fentanyl does not care that your mother is praying. Fentanyl does not care that you only wanted to stop being sick. That is why tonight matters. Carry Narcan. Learn how to use it. Do not use alone. Do not be too proud to ask somebody to sit with you. Call for help if somebody drops. And if you are the one who dropped and somebody brought you back, do not waste that miracle by acting like it was luck. That was your warning. That was mercy with a siren. That was life saying, I came back for you. Now what are you going to do? Now, to the people in here who have been written off, I want you to hear this. Some of the strongest recovery workers were once the people everybody gave up on. Some of the best counselors were once on the corner. Some of the most powerful mentors once had a DOC number. Some of the people saving lives today once needed somebody to save theirs. so do not tell me you cannot change. Baltimore has seen people go from the block to the boardroom, from jail clothes to work clothes, from overdose to outreach, from shame to service, from being the person everybody whispered about, to being the person everybody sends their cousin to when their cousin needs help. That can be you, but you have to survive long enough to become that version of yourself. And survival starts with surrender, not surrender to the drug, surrender to the truth. Tell the truth. I am addicted. I am scared. I am tired. I need help. I do not know how to stop. I do not want to die. There is no shame in that. That is the sound of a locked door opening. Now I want to speak to the family members. Stop confusing boundaries with hatred. You can love somebody and still refuse to feed the addiction. You can answer the phone and still say, I will help you get treatment, but I will not help you die. You can pray and still carry Narcan. You can forgive and still protect your home. You can be compassionate without being manipulated. And do not let shame keep your family silent. Addiction grows in secrecy. Recovery grows in truth. Now I want to speak to the city. Baltimore, we cannot arrest our way out of this. We cannot shame our way out of this. We cannot abandon our way out of this. We cannot step over people on the sidewalk and then act surprised when the cemetery fills up. We need treatment. We need housing. We need mental health care. We need recovery jobs. We need outreach workers. We need peer counselors. We need grandmothers, pastors, barbers, bus drivers, nurses, teachers, and block captains who understand that every person nodding on a corner was once somebody's baby. And to the person sitting here right now, listening to me, still wondering whether this message is for you, let me make it plain. Yes, it is for you. The one who used today. The one who is sick right now. The one who has a bag in your pocket. The one who lost your kids. The one who just got out. The one who is sleeping in a vacant. The one who keeps saying I'm functional even though everything around you is falling apart. The one who looks clean on the outside but is dying in secret. The one who has been revived before. The one who sells but also uses. The one who thinks it is too late. The one who thinks you have done too much. The one who thinks nobody will take you seriously because you have promised to stop before. This message is for you. You are not dead yet. And because you are not dead yet, the story can change. I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up one morning and not being sick. Imagine putting on clean clothes that belong to you. Imagine eating breakfast and actually tasting it. Imagine walking past a corner and feeling the pull but not obeying it. Imagine calling your child and not asking for money. Imagine your mother sleeping through the night because she knows where you are. Imagine having keys in your pocket. Imagine having a job badge. Imagine helping somebody else get through their first night clean. Imagine standing in front of a crowd one day, telling them, I was where you are, and I made it. That is not fantasy, that is recovery. And recovery is not always pretty. Some days recovery cries, some days recovery shakes, some days recovery apologizes. Some days recovery sits in a meeting mad at everybody. Some days recovery wants to run. Some days recovery has to call somebody 5 times in 1 hour. Some days recovery is just taking a shower. Some days recovery is just not going back to the same person, the same house, the same corner, the same lie. But every day you choose life, you are winning. Even if you are sweating, even if you are crying, even if your hands are shaking, even if your pride is bruised. Even if nobody claps, heaven sees, your future sees, your children's children see, the city sees, even if it does not know how to say it yet. So tonight, Baltimore, I am calling for a different kind of movement, not a movement of perfect people. A movement of living people, a movement of people who are tired of burying each other, a movement of people who refuse to let fentanyl have the final word. A movement of people who say, I may have used yesterday, but I am asking for help today. A movement of people who say, I may have fallen 10 times, but I am standing up 11. A movement of people who say, I am not my charge, I am not my relapse. I am not my trauma. I am not my addiction. I am a human being, and I want to live. And I need you to understand something. You do not have to believe in yourself perfectly tonight. Just borrow belief from the people who made it. Borrow belief from the counselor. Borrow belief from the peer worker. Borrow belief from the mother who is still praying. Borrow belief from the stranger sitting beside you who also wants to live. Borrow belief until your own belief comes back, because it can come back. Your mind can clear, your body can heal, your spirit can breathe, your name can be restored, your future can be rewritten. But you must take the first step. So when this speech is over, do not just clap. Clapping is easy. Do not just cry. Crying is human, but crying alone is not a plan. Do not just say, "That was deep." Deep words do not save you unless you move. When this speech is over, stand up and ask for help. Walk to the recovery worker. Call the number. Take the Narcan. Go to detox. Get assessed. Tell the truth. Let somebody walk with you. Let this be the night you stop negotiating with death. Let this be the night you stopped calling poison medicine. Let this be the night you stopped mistaking survival for living. Let this be the night you said, "I am coming home to myself." Baltimore, we have buried enough. We have cried enough. We have watched enough people disappear in plain sight. Now it is time to recover out loud. To every person in this room fighting addiction, I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay alive. I am asking you to reach. I am asking you to let somebody help. I am asking you to believe that the same streets that saw you stumble can one day see you walk free, and I will end where I began. Look at me, breathe. You are still here. You are not dead yet. Your story is not over. Your worst chapter is not your final chapter. Baltimore did not lose you yet. Your family did not lose you yet. Your future did not lose you yet. God did not lose you yet. Tonight, choose life. Tonight, choose help. Tonight, choose recovery. And when the streets call your name again, you tell them, "No, not tonight, not this time, not my life. Thank you." But this has been a Sharri Plaza presentation.